Yeah, the story of me using Onform, I was down at the national convention down in Denver, and some of the Onform reps were down there, and they had talked to my staff, my assistant coaches, and my assistant coaches were very fired up about using the Onform app in training and at meets. I was a little more skeptical. I've used some apps in the past that have required a lot of memory on my devices, my phone, my iPad, and I was a little more reluctant because at this point I was just using video on my phone, and I got talked into it, and so we started to use it, and I started using it in December, and by the time we hit maybe June, I had recorded somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 videos on Onform, and I love the fact the storage is cloud storage, it's not on my device. The fact we can put athletes in event groups and separate that out, and I can share videos, particular videos with athletes right away, and I don't have to go back in and edit videos and find them in a pool of videos. It's all done for me. It's so convenient. And then the ability to analyze athletes both at practice or when I come home and review video, do the analysis side of it. And that makes it really easy to send that out. And I've also used it coaching athletes remotely. I had an athlete that was up in Montana. She was stuck. They had a lot of snow up there. It was over Christmas break. She was trying to do some training. I suggested she train in her garage and do some drills in there. And she was able to send those videos to me through her Onform app because it's free download to all the athletes. And I was able to analyze her videos that she was doing at home and send that back to her, either with comments, or I could do a full analysis and get that right back to her. So as far as remote coaching, there's no better app to use. And it's the most valuable tool I use in my coaching for technical analysis, film review, any of that.
The glider is going to start here.
My athletes love the Onform app because one, it's a free download, and they were some of the ones suggesting that we use something, use a analysis app like that, a technical analysis app, and Onform I think is just cutting edge and the top app in the industry right now. But what they love about it is, you know, most of my athletes are visual learners, so if they get feedback all the time at practice, or I can send it to them after practice, they get a lot of visual feedback, so that helps in the learning process and helps me out as a huge tool in my coaching. And the fact the NCAA has relaxed how we can use video in competition is huge, because then I can take the Onform app with me and when we're at meets and share that with the athlete right there on the side of the track and give them feedback using the analytical tools on Onform. So it's been a huge coaching advantage using the Onform tool. What's great is my entire staff can use the Onform app, and we can separate it into groups. So my multi-events coach has his multi-eventers in a group, and all his videos go to that. We can go to the general library, or you know, I have the throws crew all set up where all their names are in my group, and then our jumps coach also has her event groups separated out too, so we can send that to the different groups. And that's one of the huge benefits of using the Onform app is the organizational side of it. Each athlete, their name is in there, and I can have the share mode on, and they can immediately share the video I took at practice or at a meet to their file, and it's held there for them, which is a huge time savings for me, and it's so efficient that it makes my coaching much easier and more efficient out here. Since using Onform, what I've been really impressed with is from the engineering side of things, the app, they've already made some improvements to help coaches out, and they still strive to make things better and are in communication with coaches to find out what they need, what they want, more bells and whistles, more analytical technology, and they're on the forefront of that, which is something they're just invested in their app, and Onform is continuing to grow and move forward from a coaching standpoint. The most useful tool I have in my tool belt.